What the fuck noise was that? Anyways, Witcher. More. Vacation went out. I really need to get like. I really need to make myself like real like transition screens and shit. I should also save up some money for like a stream deck that I can just push buttons or just do key bindings. I should just do key bindings, honestly. That's cheaper. I really should. It would make life so much easier. It would be more professional at the very end. Fuck, I just noticed that thing in the background, I think, for the first time. Is that the thing we fought in the Hearts of Stone DLC at the mansion? At the manor? I think it is. It's fucking creepy. Not as creepy as some of the fucking, like, vampires jump scare shit that's been in Blood and Wine, though. Holy fuck. Oh, yes. This is what I was doing.
What's going on there?
Good. Take it easy.
Have you seen these prices? I'm.
I haven't missed anyone, right? Yeah, I played all of them in Gwent. There's someone like maybe at the Nilfgaardian embassy that you can play Gwent against that I missed?
Drunk a crazy.
Don't know. I don't rightly know. Roach, where the fuck are you?
Our knights challenge each other for
Run,
sport.
Roach.
Leave us to summon a witcher from the north for help. Who would have thought it possible?
Gods be
Whoa.
poked. You must hang on, milady.
Is doggo hurt?
Stay with me.
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See,
Oh.
not a soul
Tree
around
is the-
believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, Witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
Bro, your teeth are fucked.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog, Moholt, to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum-botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition. Ementit in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included. Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise even if I wished to.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves.
Not sure how I feel about
Actually
that.
does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here. Blood seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain. Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Mm-hmm. Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hint, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why.
You will
To await
feckin'
the
tell us
moment
why.
When Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Okay. We can get down with a good old fairy tale. Yeah, Bestiarian at Daphne's Wrath. Well, okay, spoilers. Potential spoilers. Probably spoiler. For what will come to fight.
Slithering slick on the dick.
Not attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
Good kitty. No, shit. Don't go slipping and sliding, Geralt.
A hut. The witches. Hut looks inhabited. sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around. Notes on the use of yarrow stems.
Yarrow is first and foremost used for medicinal purposes. As mentioned above, when the leaves of this herb are placed against the flesh, they heal all kinds of trauma, wounds, and sores. Brew it, and the resulting tincture treats the common cold, colic, and loss of appetite. Yet, in addition to their healing properties, the branches of the yarrow plant can be used for fortune-telling. This method of divination might seem strange upon first glance, but is in truth simple and effective. It truly allows one to focus on the query at hand and gain an answer both accurate and satisfying. Sir Gareth and Miss Daphne loved each other so much it hurt. To win the approval of his future father-in-law, Gareth had to perform 7 challenges. The 7th was the hardest. Gareth had to go to Lynx Crag, find the witch who lives there, and convince her to lift the drought that plagued the whole land. Everyone, including Daphne, pleaded with Gareth to humble himself before the witch. You see, the witch from Lynx Crag was spiteful and headstrong, even for a witch, and only an act of true humility could break her icy heart. Gareth, however, had no intention of bending his knee before a witch. Instead, he planned to force her to lift the curse. Nobody knows what happened on Lynx Crag, but Gareth never returned to his beloved. Daphne stood on the top of a hill and looked for him day and night. Finally, she turned into a tree so that she may live to see the return of her knight. Such was the strength of her longing and the power of her love. Anyone who plunged his axe blade into that tree would see blood run from the wound. Folks started to avoid that place, leaving Daphne in peace to wait for Gareth. In time, all had forgotten about her.
The art of body transformation.
I then came to a place known as the Panath Valley, in a world known as Shagai. The mind of man cannot comprehend this place, where non-geometric space and blasphemous colors fly in the face of everything our eyes are accustomed to. In that instant, in the moment of my arrival, I teetered on the verge of madness. I shouted a noiseless cry and sweat bloody sweat when 2 suns rose above my head. I fell to my knees and prayed to Zothaqua. Not for salvation, but for a quick death, and then they came. Okay, he's totally... That has to be about the Wild Hunt. I don't know why I was blanking on the name of them. The transmutation of bodies is one of the most difficult tasks any mage can undertake. Indeed, only the true masters of the art have ever accomplished it, and even they have only perfected one of its forms. This difficulty arises from psychophysical limitations, since a mage can only safely transform into an animal with which he is perfectly attuned. A famous example is that of Ulf Blackbeard, who dwelled for years in a cave with a bear in order to imbibe the life essence of that animal. She...
Bones ground into dust. Wormwood, sulfur, wart, scents fresh. Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. A wall of spell enhancements. Or trophies. Arrow, broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch of a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one. Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've guessed from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the Witch of Lynx Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
The Lady's Knight. He ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together.
Oh yeah,
He
fuck
stayed
him.
a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
I'll handle the curse myself, without your help.
Go right ahead. I wish you luck.
Letting me go, just like that?
I could not have devised a better ending for this little tale. Our visit is done. Adieu. For never shall we meet again.
Hold on, did I do that wrong? We're gonna do this differently. Because I don't think I have Sir Gareth's bone. I wasn't like... wasn't quite sure what the right... I want to do it right. I want to like...
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. Liber Yvonis. Conclave of Mages banned this tome. Bones ground into dust. Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting. Wormwood, sulfur, wort. Scents fresh.
Let's go through this real quick.
Arab. Brand. So,
None but
all that.
you do.
What if I...
Then you...
The Lady's Knight
Sir, he's the...
might have resolved.
A tragic fate.
You have any...
Of course.
Lift the curse, please.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse? Please.
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his wench was not my fault.
Alright, so you didn't cast the curse. But could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
I'll humble myself.
I'll humble myself. Prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the Tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my hut, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand.
A smart witcher knows when he is out of his depth.
None. Not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost. Can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time. and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
Okay.
I'll trust you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair's yours.
Splendid.
Why doesn't she
What
want
do
to
I
be
need
bothered?
to do?
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Garrett's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock. Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
I'd like to know why you don't want to meet again. We could be best friends. There's another entrance to this way. Please, nothing spooky in here. Oh, motherfucker. More insectoid oil. White honey. What does white honey? Ah. Actually, that is pretty useful. What the fuck? What the fuck? My shield ain't working. Ah! God, Quen does not soak up much damage. Wait a minute. Aha, it's up here.
A knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains. Use them. Wonder why the armor came apart. Magic? Gotta get back to the tree. Lift the curse.
Bad kitty. Uh-oh. That back on.
Slithering.
Okay, I don't know why you stopped running, Roach.
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
We gotta light these in the right order?
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word.
Ow.
From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silence sighs. From the west, pure hollow eyes. Cease your vigil, dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has come. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
Gareth broke his vow, failed to stay faithful.
Man is built of mud and filth, milady, and is like to blunder, we all are.
How cruel is the world to render conferring one's love so hard?
But what would the world be without love?
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. And now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me. For standing vigil at my feet.
Jacob, a good one. Shout out Jacob the woodcutter. You a good one, my
I
homie.
did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her. But I guess it was not to be.
Nah, did what we could.
We did all we could.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
I really gotta reread Chaucer's Knight's Tale. Because that whole time I was like, how is this related to? Because it obviously has to be. You don't name a quest A Knight's Tale and not have it be related to the Knight's Tale in Canterbury Tales. Like, right? It's been so long since I read it that I don't remember that story at all. The actual story and nothing. Let's see, we wait 3 days. Here, the cave of Morpheus. It died. I saw the X on the. Oh! Why? I'm a monster. I'm a terrible person.
I do what they pay me to do. That's it.
Alright, what do we got in here? Fuck you. Fuck you. Spider bitch. Another one? I don't even know, like, is this how, are the arachnomorphs have to be insectoids, yeah. It's odd that they're weak too. I don't like how I can't see. No, 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 no. Okay. What the fuck? Fuck the big one first. Ow, ow, what the fuck? Dude, Axie Art is not doing shit to these fuckers. Account created October 21st. No. No, I do not want to see your fucking portfolio. Okay. Bitch! I hate these arachnomorphs. They aren't fun to fight. Stop making noise! You're dead!
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
Maybe I am a god.
Wine trade. For a while?
Not terribly long, to be candid. I apprenticed to be an alchemist, but proportions were never my strong suit. So I took to trading in wines. More pleasant, I must say. One drinks on the job and no one ever complains.
Makes sense. And the world's always a bit more bearable on a buzz. Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
Let's see what he's got. Nothing. But I can sell something.
Time I got back on the path. So long.
Right. Let's see. That's a pretty high level quest. Go, big game hunter. Oh! Hello, sir.
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah! It seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks, as you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild.
You're actually a werewolf.
Is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behavior to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then
Nah,
war
he
will
ain't a
be
werewolf.
me.
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Kovir, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a Witcher to partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Ha. Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilmar, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
Okay.
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see, a Parastysomac. It captures, likenesses.
A Paracesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions, based upon which I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well,
Weird.
And should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
You say money's
The
no
unusual
object.
contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes. And I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high fee.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive.
That ain't a lot, Home Slice.
Sublime! We've a deal!
Yeah.
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map.
Sublime!
Before coming here,
Call me Ken.
I dispatched requests to several local hunters.
Oh my
They
god.
located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
I'm afraid we've to await the morn. Proper light, see? It's very important. In the meantime, be my guest at my fire, sir. In fact, I'd be delighted to hear some tales of Witcher life.
Can we play Gwent instead? Oh. That was some horse
Well,
booty.
The wide
the
and
fuck?
wild world beckons. The light now is perfect.
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead. Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings, believe me. They're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something subtler to you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Stay close. Keep your eyes peeled.
I've but one request, Witcher. Avoid bloodshed, if at all possible.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them. An excellent day for capturing moths.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Come. You freeing her. A superb image. Brilliant. You freeing her. Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that.
Peristysomex upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife? Shh. Hear him.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them. Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry. Seems like a safe spot.
Safe, perhaps, but it offers no view whatsoever.
Fine, we'll keep looking. How about here?
I don't know. Isn't it a bit close?
Right. We'll find another spot. Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly.
Professional photographer.
Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
An excellent day for capturing moments. Thank you. Truly magnificent that was. We can move on now. Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd
He wants
love
to watch
see
some
that.
peacocks. Fuck.
Apparently, a flock dwells not far
Hey.
from here.
We can go. Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a
Darn.
month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their
He actually
splendorous
wanted to
tails
watch
in
them fuck.
full
What the
bloom.
fuck?
Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of Witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks. I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head. Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close. Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay their tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher! Oh, this'll be a masterpiece! Smile, please!
Giant centipedes. Damn it.
Where did they come from?
Yeah. What? Giant centipedes. Okay, insect oil.
Must have followed us. Get back.
Ah! Geralt! Save me! Ah! Geralt! Do not look in my direction!
All over now.
Whew, that was tense. I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today.
I agree.
What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp. Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You
Got a
see, lads,
scratch.
there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
Something wrong before?
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability,
I like this man.
responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your
I do have a
reward.
vineyard now.
Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Sure.
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francolar.
I'll be by. See ya.
Wait until noon tomorrow. Oh, shit. Okay. We should head over there now then.
Oh!
Far away is it? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just do the turning grounds. Fast travel.
Breathe! At last! Trampona!
Excuse you?
Its picturesque meadows and untouched forests are home to one of the most dangerous species of Myriopida, this side of the Yaruga.
He fucking did it, selfie?
As it's commonly called.
No,
is
he's
seen
got
here,
a fucking duck
proudly
face.
displaying its remarkable chitin and calcium.
Oh, that one's a
carbonate
fucking.
Could help.
Okay, that one's a little. He takes artistic liberties, but I like it.
Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs, yet the author of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face as he awaits the optimal moment to strike.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please.
I'm delighted to see you.
I have a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse.
You are free to sell it, of course, though I would be honoured were you to hang it in your home.
Thanks.
Oh, you're damn right I'm hanging this in my home.
Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's
This
Clarissa
man, this
these
man
days?
deserves the world.
Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dol Blatharna. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards. Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you've as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they praise you to high heavens for each trip, burp and sneeze. Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean. Just most, unfortunately.
Why bother? Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise, and must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies. And besides, at times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting, just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish. Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my good graces, the louder they praise my masterpiece. It's devilish fun, I tell you.
Nice meeting you. So long now.
That was a good quest. That was enjoyable. I like that one a lot. Ooh, level 48. Ooh. I did play this in Keith and Gwen, right?
So nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Should be go.
You're in the ground. Ah. Let's find the coin in the poop.
Something's in the wind.
No, the wind's howling. Get it right. What the fuck?
Monsters!
That stench.
It is mine!
Alright. Hold on 1 second. Let's get the rest of our gear then. Ooh, not that far away.
Shoot your crossbow.
Watch your flim-fligging step!
Pits of Broom.
Need to look around.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, if I could. Woo! Ah, they took away our health real quick. I think I see where I'm supposed to grab my gear. Maybe. Simple jump. It is. My cherished friend, Gustav. No, hold on. Gustav, I yearn to thank you for our last rendezvous. At the very thought of another, I burst with a rapturous joy. Can you believe two people previously unknown to one another could become so close so quickly? You asked if there's anything I prize most dearly. Well, Gustav, I have always had a fondness for flowers. My tragically deceased fiancée would gather them for me in the pits of Broom. I'd be lying if I said I had ever seen blooms more fair. Ah, the very thought of you. Thought that you, too, would go to such lengths and pick me a bouquet with your own strong hands. It makes my heart skip a beat. If you were to bring me those blossoms, it would prove you truly love me. Bella sent this man to die. 100%. Burned all my bridges. No returning possible. Now after I committed murder and took those Grandmaster diagrams. Probably on my tail. Hope to finish the deal quick and start a new life in the south. My time as a witcher is over. Can't trust Delaunay, especially since he insisted we meet in a bandit's den. Hid the diagrams in a cave which no ordinary man will be able to enter. If everything goes smooth, I'll collect my coin, tell him the cash is in the pits of Broom, and offer to escort him there for an additional fee. If it doesn't go smooth and someone finds these notes, know this. It was worth it. Worth killing my own, worth stealing, with anything to escape from a miserable life on the path.
The Witchers felt it. The urge to drop it all and ride off into the sunset. This one decided to act on the urge. Costs be damned. Diagrams have a sad history, but I'll make good use of them.
I think I need 5 XP points. First to the Bastoy prison. Where are all these? Got that. Damn.
Giddy up.
Let's go to a fast travel point. Fuck you. Where is... This way. Ruins or go from the cave. Hit the kid, Roach. Damn it. Yeah. What the? Why? 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 No, no, no. I didn't like that. No! What the fuck is an elf? Clearly a vampire? No. It looks like a Bruxa. Has to be. It's using similar powers. What the fucking shit? Yeah. Yeah. It's a fucking... Okay. It's a vampire. Oh, I need to use, what is it? Not Puffball, not Samum. Bone Dust. Fuck that thing. Fuck that thing, dude. I didn't like that. Was I right in it being? Yeah, it was. I'm such a fucking gamer. I'm such a Witcher, bro. It pretended to be just another day as a clerk at the ducal treasury. Start the morning with baguette and camembert, then shuffle some parchments and head for home before dusk. Today, however, the normal order of things was disturbed, dramatically. I came across a highly interesting note in the archives, and along with it a key. The key is the more interesting find, because according to what I could... I'm switching accent. According to what I... Fuck, I'm going British. Baguette, ha ha ha. But I could decipher from the dust, covered scribblings on the note. It opens a chest full of gold coins. But I am getting ahead of myself. While doing some routine strengthening of the files, I found a report outlining procedures for the reform of Bastoy prison. Orders straight from Duke Henri Gras. We are all aware how badly this experiment ended, but the ruins of that prison to this day frighten any potential tourists, with their battered skeletons and legends about howling spirits of the murdered gods. Yet I did not know that I cannot do this accent. I cannot do a French accent anymore. Shit. A shameful display. Yet I did not know that hiding among the abandoned ruins there was a chest, and that its key was lying right under my nose. The chest supposedly contains crowns meant for the purchase of books and rations for the inmates of Bastoy. One of the clerks employed here at the time committed a sin of omission and sent the chest to the warden without the key. Yet perhaps that was for the best. The warden was impaled and the guards all skinned alive, meaning those degenerates would have also got their hands on the chest. Had he received the key, as it is, might the chest still be there, unopened. Folks say a curse has fallen on that place, a dark power brought down by the bestiality of the murders it beheld. Folks also say an Alfieri will become Emperor of Nilfgaard and herald the end of the world, so there's not much point giving any of such jabbering much credence. Okay. The sun is now rising. I shall make use of its light to write this letter before they come to take me to the gallows. I do not know who shall read it, or indeed if anyone shall. Perhaps I am writing only to myself, to cast this out before my execution and cleanse my heart. Yes, I killed him. Until now I have lied in an attempt to avoid punishment. I still believe he deserved death for what he did to me. Did I do wrong? Perhaps. Yet he was most assuredly a bad man, one who deserved death. The gods shall make the final judgment, and they shall deliver the sentences, mine and his. I hear the guard's step. May the gods watch over my soul. Is there another monster in here? Please, if you are another monster, kindly fuck off. My fellow captive Merton, who for so many months kept his neck stiff, mocked my faith in Lebioda, and praised the joys of a riotous life, today broke down completely. He admitted he had wasted his God's given time on pleasures of the flesh, and all that he had to show for it were chains and indignities. I tried to lift his spirits, to tell him there's another path, that he can cast off his past habits and devote his life to Lebioda and his teachings. For now my counsels have fallen on deaf ears, but I believe he will one day convert and listen to the truth. It is shocking how pleasantly I now converse with Merton. It beggars belief to think we once could not bear each other's presence. He is a man transformed, metamorphosed. I feel he's accepted his new path. He devours greedily all I tell him about Lebioda and his teachings. What rapture it is that in this dank and dark dungeon the prophet sent me a sinner and gave my life meaning. It is over. Merton has served his sentence and left these accursed dungeon walls. The teachings which I have tried to pass on to him during these last dozen months have clearly taken root. Merton has vowed to go on a pilgrimage which will let him cast off his old ways and open the doors for a new life. As I advised, he will go first to the cave where Lebioda received enlightenment and on whose walls he carved 4 of his great truths. I hope the aura of that place will help Merton, as it has helped many before him, achieve cleansing and gain strength to continue his pilgrimage on to his next station, which I advised him should be.
Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebioda was supposed to have hunkered down there once. That's my next destination.
Still need to find... Found it. Order for the reorganization and reform of Bastoy Prison to the Warden. By decree of his illustrious Grace Duke Henri III, Jacques Hollex, Warden of Bastoy Prison, is required to implement the following reforms: dismiss half of the prison's guard staff, forbid the use of corporal force against the inmates, discontinue punishment by dark cells, limited rations, and flogging, permit the prisoners to possess private property, allow prisoners to walk at will around the penitentiary grounds, purchase, using the included funds, victuals of the finest quality, and hire a teacher to instruct in reading and writing, and purchase any equipment necessary for said instruction. His illustrious Grace Duke Henri III believes these changes, based on models popular in the more civilized lands of the South, will result in a lowering of the rate of crime in all the duchy by showing young offenders a pathway to a new life. Junior Clerk Philippe Jordi Simbardou. I embezzled and I stole. I admit this and I'm ashamed of my actions. What was I to do? My salary as a scribe was so laughably meager I was reduced to borrowing coin from my mother. I was a thief, but I also did a great deal of good for the palace library. Who secured the import of such tomes as the Lives of the Prophets? D. Hammoroidibus. The Art of Midwifery for Maidens, and many others. The Palace Library has me to thank for the storehouse of all knowledge needed for a merry and satisfied life, and other rare tomes, such as Speculum Aureum and De Lavis Senesis et Figuris Camicis. Theft and embezzlement mean nothing. A man's true value shows in the manner in which he treats books. Damn straight. Okay, so we got that down there by the Palace Gardens.
Faster. Run, Roach.
Oh, come on, Roach. Oh man, I can't wait to be done with Roach though. With this traversal system. I'm really curious what the next Witcher game is gonna be like. I need it now. It's probably not gonna happen for another. Probably not gonna be done for another 4 or 5 years. That would be my wager. My gamer intuition. I'm surprised they don't. You know what? They ought to make a fucking Witcher MMO. Because you could easily fucking do that. Have it be before Geralt's time when there were all the different Witcher schools. So MMOs may not be the thing to make anymore. I think they cost too much and there's not enough ROI on them anymore. I still think we should bring. I would love a Witcher MMO though. Be a part of the like 6 different Witcher schools. Could be like a sorceress if you want, a druid. Just 3 different classes right there. Bam, bam, bam. Big brain.
Just like the great beggar described it. Chapel Merton visited must be in the cave.
I don't like that. What's the smoke?
Damn it. What's going on here?
Am I fucking high? Yo, are we tripping? We're tripping on shrooms. That's a lot of mushrooms.
Nude women in a cave? Something's not right.
No, thank you. Be gone, thought.
Beggars here? Must be a test.
Do not avert your eyes. Help!
So give alms to all of them.
Arms for the poor, sir.
last one. Wonder what'll happen now. And being swarmed by kicking wars. These real or just an illusion?
Did I save him?
It looks a lot like Lebiota. Impossible. Not seeing visions anymore. Hope that's the end of that.
It is done. I have reached the Cave of Tribulations and stepped into the hallowed confines of the Hidden Chapel. Now never shall I forget what I have been through. I was attacked by giant fire-breathing creatures, power monstrosities akin to drowners across Drega, men with the faces of wild animals, yet Lebiota smiled on me and saw fit to let me survive this harrowing gauntlet. At its end, here in the Hidden Chapel, I surrendered myself to meditation, and immediately he filled my mind with a vision of a lake whose crystal clear waters surrounded me, penetrated my soul and cleansed it of all wickedness and villainy. When I awoke, I was certain what Lebiota had designated as the last station on my pilgrimage, the Lake of Cleansing, where Lebiota healed the bodies and spirits of his followers. Following the advice of the sage known as the Great Beggar, in whose wisdom I basked at the Temple of Lebiota, I pray all is well with him and the people of his village have understood he only speaks the truth and means them no harm. I shall now leave behind further things binding me to my former life. Doing so is not easy, however, for acquiring these diagrams once cost me a great deal of time, energy, and sacrifice. But I know this is the right path. Let Lebiota accept my humble offering. I now continue onward towards the Lake of Cleansing. Though my road is difficult and full of sacrifices, it grows ever more straight and clear, and I feel a lightness in my soul. By certainty I walk, the right path grows strong as iron. Firm as steel. Praise be to Lebiota.
Went to the lakeside to seek final atonement. Should look into it. Wonder if it's a relic of some sort.
So just go back the way I came then? I hear things, and I don't like what I hear. I guess if I had gone towards the women, maybe something bad would have happened. Let's see, where's the closest fast travel point? Lost Gardens. see. Let's go from Gillen's or farm. Bad kitty. Bad kitty.
The cave Merton mentioned. Need to look around.
Bad kitty.
Slips of paper all over. Prayer on each one. Maybe Merton left one too.
Remember to seek moderation in all things, and drink and victuals and the pleasures of the flesh. For whosoever shall abuse these pleasures shall awake the next morning great pain with a pounding head and a wilted member. That's my pee-pee. Do not unto thy neighbor what thou thyself deemest unpleasant, unless thy neighbor hath done thee sorely wrong and rife with vileness for his deed. Please bless Mommy with good health, great Lebioda. Make her well and make her never get so awful pissed again. Antoinette. Oh, great Lebioda, make my fields yield bounties and save them from floods and drought. But only my fields, mind you. My neighbor has had enough luck of late. Gaston, that is not the way to think. That is not the way. That is not the path Lebioda has guided for thee. Thou shalt always speak the truth unless the truth is not well served by being spoken, in which case thou shalt lie. Something don't seem right here. Let me be beautiful, shapely, alluring, and always youthful, and may life gnaw on that strumpet Maria's fat hiney. But bet. Already asked Military, I've been to the druids and nothing, so maybe you, great Lebioda, will hear my prayer. I want to be old, ugly, and fat, for I am sick and tired of staring at all these fair folk. They're as dull as ditchwater. I at least aspire to be interesting. Quentin. Bless me with strength that I may never falter. Bless me with grace that I may never doubt. Bless me with fortitude of spirit that I may leave behind the old and embrace the new with courage. I, Merton, a member of the Guild of Witchers named after the Manticore, begin this day my pilgrimage. Here in the very cave where for 23 days and 23 nights Lebioda fasted and meditated. I vow to atone for my sins, to walk the path of redemption, and rid myself of all that ties me to my old life, so that I may stand proudly among the disciples of the highest and proclaim myself a new man. I shall thus now journey to the temple of Lebioda to meet with the great beggar, a sage who has pondered the pearls of Lebioda more than any else in the sad vale of tears. I shall listen to his counsel and follow his guidance on my road to absolution. Praise be. Praise be, Clay. Have you converted yet to the great Lebioda, who says thou shalt not lie unless the truth is bad, then thou shalt lie.
There we are. Merton wrote a prayer on the back of the diagram. Seems he left the prison, came here, then went on to the temple.
Got some more prayers to look at, though. And may Jean-Luc be struck down and his bowels devoured by cholera, for he is a lecher and harlot's brood like few others. Damn. Lebioda, blessed be thy name. Please let my son Julian reach Kovir safely. Let him find a little lady at last, one well-born with ample tracts of land. Pascal. Pascal is the only one here that has had, like, I feel like a... Pascal and Antoinette are the only two that have had an actual genuine prayer. Verily I say unto you, give alms to the poor, yet deposit not a whole watermelon upon a beggar's lap, but merely half, lest the beggar's joy strike him with apoplexy. What? Did you 3 The Witcher yet? Yeah, technically yes. Because I got Theory is still alive. Bad kitty!
That stench. Go, go.
Hi Clay, how are you? Hi, how are ya? Just took an unknown Why would you do an unknown? Or was it just one you had, like, left over? You're Gucci? Nice. Swag. Dan gave me it. It's only 5 mil? Okay. I haven't gotten high. When was the last time I got high? It's been a while. It's been a while! I like edibles because I don't like smoke. I got the asthma. Or well.
Stick that necklace in your bloomers. Did you think I wouldn't see?
Gentlemen,
Brothers,
we've got
let
company.
us kill!
Seems
Let
to me
us
we must
murder!
do all about him and salute us good
The
and
creature!
strong.
He slaughtered Starling's Draken's heads!
Next.
Ever fight a witcher? Men throw their lives away attacking an armed witcher. I'll never know. Something wrong with my face. Lake Merton wrote about. Gotta be. Nice place. Pretty as hell.
Vape? Ew. My road has reached its end. I, Merton, having been given as a child to members of the Manticore Guild of Witchers, having been subjected to their vile mutations and refashioned by the destructive regime of training, do this day cease to be a witcher. I have finished my pilgrimage and divested myself of all that tied me to my old life. I have journeyed to the hidden chapel in the Cave of Tribulations and survived. Today, I am born anew. Here, in the Lake of Cleansing, I leave behind the last of the items which signify my attachment to my previous incarnation as a witcher. Along with them, I leave behind my cares, my grievances, and my obligations. I cast off all that I was, including my name. From now on, I shall answer to Shavel. I am a new man. Thank you, most redoubtable Lebioda. I feel my new self pushing me onward, to new lands and places which remain hidden from me. The good folk who helped me during my journey always said I must listen to my inner voice and follow it, for it is through that inner voice that Lebioda speaks to us. I shall not go against its will. I will set off north to Temeria, Aedirn, perhaps even the Dragon Mountains. I will proclaim the glory of Lebioda and do good deeds just as the prophet commanded.
His last stop.
Do I go tell the man that I got all the diagrams? Holy Lake. No. Okay. Do I do the current? I should probably. I kind of. Yeah, I've spoken to that innkeep. I don't think they... Wait, have I? Ah! Can't remember. Sir! Master Innkeep, do you play Gwent? Are you the one that I am missing?
They summoned a witcher. Geralt of Rivia.
Damn it!
Take care.
5 more days
You
till
are
Halo
sorely
Mountain Dew.
missed
Oh,
already.
fog.
I'm sorry.
Apologize.
I've got Sam's Club Members Mark Sports Drink. Fruit Punch. Ah. No fucking hell. These are cursed. They aren't insectoids. Stop hitting me! Ow, ow, okay. Whoa, shit. Sir, you're fucking far away. Oh, no. Bro, can I have my Quen up for more than 2 seconds, you dick? Okay, fuck. Ah! Fucking hate those things. But there'd be more to it. I thought this was like supposed to be haunted. Oh, I do see a red thing in there. Greetings to you, dear mother. I write to you now just before midday, as I promised. I hope my letter finds you in good health. Very little of note has happened here since you left. Despite your warnings, we got on well with the humans. They are so fascinating in the way they obsess over death. Alfion, if you can imagine it, admitted to Blethnaid she really likes Arnaud, the miller's son. Personally, I have nothing against this, but I know where you are in Dol Blatana. That would be unthinkable. I went to visit Malchachan's grave recently. Yes, I know you won't approve of that. Since when do the Yen Shade care for the graves of their loved ones? Yet living among people necessarily means we take on some of their customs. While there, I happen to learn the humans plan to build a village near Creven Can. This is difficult, for personally it does not bother me, but Blethnaid, you know her, began screaming about how this was a profanation and they have countless other perfectly good spots where they could build their village. I hope this will not grow into some larger conflict. We have it so good here. Ew. Fortunately. Then the eldest of the Yen Shade ends the speech in which he tells of the dead's deeds. The body, covered in a shroud, is then placed on a pyre made of alderwood. Next, a further layer of wood is placed on top. When the pyre is finished, the mourners gather around and form a circle. The eldest of the Yen Shade places a torch to the pyre, then 5 members of the dead's family each do the same. The fire is fed throughout the night until the first glimmers of dawn. The mourners then part and go to their homes, only to return illegible. Then the remains of the pyre are raked and bone fragments are sought out amongst the ashes. The eldest places the bones in an urn previously filled with ash from the pyre. The urn is then sealed and placed in the family's chamber in the burial grounds. Then the mourners go to... Okay. That quest. Ooh, 48. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll do it. Is it across the way? Or is this one? We're gonna run back to Fox Hollow. Fast travel. You having a good time over here? Hold on, this is glowing. This is mine. The Peter Crooked Nose Hook. You got until dawn to gather and equip your units. You'll strike in 2 groups to break the opposition faster. The lads want to fend along, and Fox Hollow has no garrison to defend it, so you're in for some good fun. Don't kill them all at once. Send a few alive to me here at Tulasan. Load up all the loot on wagons, and once you've taken out the defenders, send runners and I'll send men to help you transport the goods. And check what the deal is with those pots said to grow straight out of the ground in Fox Hollow. Perhaps there truly is some business for us there? Well, yes, if any chef or baker or anyone who knows his way around a pot crosses your path, don't kill him, just bind him and send him straight to me.
Now I shall sing you a song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crying crayfish. Is that ever a cloudy frown?
Well, you said you were gonna sing me a song and then you fucking didn't, you lying piece of shit. Sorry. I got passionate. Or I was deceived by you and your singing ways. Yay? I played this guy in Gwent, right?
Same wine, wine and milk like smuggling wine.
I think I did.
Think I'm catching
Yeah, I
some-
totally did.
Welcome back.
Who am I missing? Who haven't? Is it someone in the main storyline? Perhaps that would make sense. I've really only done the first 2 quests in the main storyline.
That could only mean trouble.
Guess as champion.
There's never been a frown that couldn't be turned upside down.
Be gone from my sight.
No. Kitty cat. Monsieur de Bobu.
Yeah? What is it?
Now, why does one summon a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast.
Ah, you the one posted the notice? Go on then, spit it out. What's it about?
First, my dear witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take. I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
No.
Listen, friend. There's an enormous difference between us, but it's not about status. It's about me having 2 swords on my back, and you having none. So I'll call you whatever I want, and you either deal with that or solve your monster problem yourself.
The gall. I shall file a complaint with your guild.
Make sure you address it to customer service. Kaer Morhen, Kedwin. Now talk, before I change
In
my
which there are
mind and
only
go.
3 Witchers left?
Notlings and their manners.
4
Very well.
or 5
Let
no
us get
Witchers
this
left?
over with. Something has infested my vineyard.
Counting Siri?
Great. Let me go prepare my something oil
5 or
then.
6
I beg
actually.
your pardon?
Need more information than that. Where was this something seen? Any witnesses? Bodies to examine?
Therein lies the rub. None has seen the beast. We've only heard signs of its presence, a strange scratching and shrieks. Neither are there any corpses to inspect. Men simply disappear without a trace.
Noises you mentioned. Where do they come from?
Well, everywhere. But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
Means the monster must dwell underground.
Giant centipede, probably.
When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago, when the buildings quaked. Another expert agreed to look into the matter then, but was never thereafter seen nor heard of.
Who's disappeared, if you don't mind my asking?
Most recently some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in social status, you remember the farmhand's name, maybe?
No. You must speak to my wife. She has more collegial relations with this household help. She's away at the moment visiting her mother, but should return forthwith. Oh, that should suffice with the questions. Now tell me, will you take the contract? Yay or nay?
Oh. Let's talk about my pay.
Depends. What kind of reward are we talking about?
Taking as much as I can from this fucking bitch. I'm gonna just ask for all of it.
How much? Do you jest?
Maybe. Maybe not. You are an asshole. What about 669?
Enough. You shall take what I offer. I shall seek out another slayer of vermin.
Alright, damn it.
Fine, I'll do it.
I got too
Need
greedy.
to look around here first. Then I'll want to talk to Madame de Bourbeau.
Very well. I shall inform you once she has returned. Meanwhile, the key to the cellar. Just whatever you do, please do not disturb the wine barrels.
I'm gonna drink it all. Go to the cellars after dark? Man, why do we gotta do it at night? I don't like doing things at night. It's spooky. Okay.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
All right, let's look around. Shattered dishes. Got knocked off the shelf somehow. Shaken off, maybe? Rats. Not known to kidnap farmhands. What the? Tunnel? That's better. Kiki Moores?
How do I affect Kiki Moores again? Oh, hello.
eggs. Something's been feeding on them. No Kikimor dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws. Kikimor eggs. Should destroy them before the young hatch. Start prowling the vineyard. Damn it. Young could hatch any minute.
Get them all. Ciao.
Last one. Water coursing. Underground stream. Monster I'm looking for lives underground, digs tunnels, feeds on Kikimors. It is big. Very big. Won't learn anything else here. Time to go back to the surface.
Good question. How the fuck back up there? Well, I solved their Kikimor problem. You're welcome.
Sacre bleu!
You're welcome.
What is the meaning of this? I'm paying you to slay a monster, not demolish my property.
Property's falling apart on its own, what with all the tunnels under it. I'd fill those in soon if you don't want your building to collapse.
Tunnels? Fiddle my farm, how did tunnels appear down there?
Something dug 'em. A large creature. Also killed a few Kikimors down there and destroyed their eggs. Consider it a half favor. Won't cost you much.
Kikimor eggs. Yes, of course, good work. Indeed, a reward is due.
Thank you, Dick.
Madame de Bourbeau, I presume? Hear you know something about the missing farmhand.
Jean-Luc? Yes. We went to examine this year's seedlings. Something had been nibbling at them. Then we heard these odd noises. Jean-Luc went to reconnoiter and never returned.
Where did you last see Jean-Luc, madame? Exactly.
In the fields, north of here, by the wood.
New seedlings there? I was under the distinct impression we had planted them all on the south
She's cheating on you, homie.
Almost all, my dear. I requested that some be planted to the north, by the grove.
That's why she knows
Just the
Jean-Luc.
remainders.
They fucking...
Madame, could you describe Jean-Luc?
Tall, exceedingly well built, hair black as pitch.
They boning.
Dear, concentrate. There is not a peasant that is not well built. They work in the fields all day. He means scars, birthmarks, that sort of thing.
Then none, I suppose. But he did wear a pendant around his neck. A silver one.
Silver jewelry on a farmhand?
It was a gift, I believe. Or that is what he claimed.
Should be enough to go on.
Then what are you fritting round here for? Get to work.
I can see why she's cheating on you. Normally, cheaters are scum. But in this case, I'll make a case for you, Madame de Bourbeau. Your husband's a piece of shit.
Stock send the whip await those running riot. Duchy values.
Bread's really stale. Been here a while. Good vintage. Must have been a special occasion. Blanket was laid out here. Someone had a picnic. Or something. Footprints. 2 sets. Tracks split. Woman turned back here. Man kept going. Man's footprints lead here. Felled trees, as if something rolled over them. So is Shaelmar. Only they dig tunnels and move like that. Large, deep tracks.
I don't think Jean-Luc is alive.
Trail leads to that cave.
Aha! I knew we'd see the rest of this fucking cave. Yep, Jean-Luc is dead. I remember the body. We came across him.
Whoa, Shaelmar's close. Shaelmar droppings. Grubs that feed on them are a delicacy to giant centipedes.
And then, hold on, how do you fight a Shaelmar again? Thamum, relic oil, and Ard. Right. Thamum.
Shaelmar's lair, gotta be. Drags its victims here. Pretty fresh, some of them. Gonna have to brew some bait. Need the blood of a recent victim and some of the mushrooms that grow here. Silver pendant. A lock of hair inside. Same color as Madame de Bourbeau's. Fresh corpse. Must be Jean-Luc. Crushed ribs, cracked skull. Shaelmar did this. No two ways about it. Highly decayed, partly eaten. Been lying here a while. Gotta spill it within the lair, somewhere near an air current, so the scent spreads throughout the cave. Ugh, that stench. Shaelmar will be here any minute.
Come to Papa. This is gonna be a big one.
Show me your claws.
Chop chop. A quicker way out. Fantastic.
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed.
They are down below.
The wall.
You. Can we talk?
You'd best be bearing good news. Get on with it.
I'm not gonna
Got rid of the
snitch.
beast that was giving you trouble. It was a Shelmar.
Shelma? Whatever could that be?
Kinda like a cross between a mole and a caterpillar. Just big as a barn.
Uh-huh. Well, Master Witcher, you make a poor first impression, but ultimately proved your worth. There. Your reward.
As for Jean-Luc, afraid he's dead. Sorry.
Who? Oh, him. Trivial as losses go. I shall soon
I
find
gotta
another
find his
to
wife.
take his place.
Right. After all, he is just a peasant. Not a monsieur de blah blue blah. So long.
Monsieur de blah blah blah. Can I find his wife?
Folks say some large armored
Hey, Tony Champion! The bells must give you one hefty reduction.
Really, I can.
That it does.
Witcher 3. On Luke. Let's see. Wait, I can. How can I return it to her? I want to return it to her if I can. But I didn't see her down there. Oh, fucking balls.
Tell me what you got. Damn.
fucking dick.
Bastard.
I hate fighting Shalmars. They don't. Yeah, I rolled out of that. Yeah, sure. You totally could hit me. Where am I so wait, you don't let me hit them where I can fucking actually do damage. I hate Shalmar fights. These things are stupid. Dead. Where do I have to hit you to do damage? Jesus Christ. Such a stupid fucking fight. Shalmars are horribly designed as a interesting boss fight, monster fight. It's literally they're just another wait around to whack them. You putting oils and shit on your weapons doesn't do anything. It just gives you a little bit more extra damage. It doesn't actually change up the fight. Whereas, like, you know, if you put oils on your weapons when you're fighting literally pretty much most other creatures in this game and you're using your signs, they will, you can be more aggressive if you want.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
So what if I... Where can I find Lady Debobo?
Unbelievable.
You know, Lady Debobo. Guess I gotta go to fucking YouTube to watch, because no one else tells me where to go. Oh, she's right there? Game would have been nice if you gave me a fucking quest marker for her.
So, have you found him?
found this.
Jean-Luc?
Sorry. Really, I am. Lock of hair inside. It's yours, isn't it?
Yes. Jean-Luc and I... Well, I'm certain you've pieced it together already. I thank you for your discretion, for avenging him. Please, it's terribly modest, I know, but you must take this reward. My husband is certain to be miserly with his gold. Now, if I may, I'd like to be alone.
The only one on this estate I respect.
See, you're the Duke of this, the Duke of that, you're the Duke of Little.
The wall.
You
You'd best be.
got rid of the
Well,
That's yeah.
Folks say some large armored mole. In seeking out the Witcher.
Alright. Now we just have side quests here. In which case, I have to fucking piss.
Such
So
famine.
BRB, here's Fan King.
Where they bake bread out of acorns and have never so much as heard of wine.
Why, that's the rottiest rot I've ever heard.
Alright, will we finally finish the Wine Wars questline, or are they going to give us yet another thing to fucking do? Part of me thinks they're gonna give us another thing to fucking do. Let's see.
I'm going to save with my hands. Watch your stones.
keep calm. Start no brawls.
guess as champion.
Go up to any knight and shout, "The beast!" You'll smell the soiled armor at once.
Oh, Witcher, greetings. Kind of you to come. Matilda and I, we've a surprise for you.
You see, you're doing well.
You two seem to be
They're
getting
gonna
along.
fuck.
We are. There came a point we realized we had no
They're
grounds to
fucking.
quarrel.
They're
Things became altogether pleasant.
And a bit spicy.
Romantic. Quite.
Got it. Needn't say more. Glad things are going well for you.
She's totally pegging him. 100%. I'm willing to bet money on it. That's how their relationship's going.
What's the surprise? Some new monster I need to kill?
No, something far more pleasant.
They want me for a
We've
threesome.
produced a wine. According to the best sommeliers, it might just dethrone Est.
We owe this success to you. So, if you'd agree,
We'd like to name it after you.
what shall we call it?
White Wolf is.
Why not White Wolf?
Wild, with character. It fits perfectly.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like to send a few bottles to your home every so often.
I'd be honored. Thanks.
No, we thank you. Take care, Witcher.
Beaver bugger me.
The Grapes of Wrath Stomped. That's a
The
clever.
hunt is banished.
I like that
Bandits
achievement name.
disbanded.
Alright. Yes, we have this quest now. Where is this quest gonna take me? All the way there. Where is the Beauclair?
Hey-ya!
I wonder why the tracking doesn't want to path over this bridge. Or auto path over it until you yourself go over it.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still. Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different. Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the Basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy, provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for their loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers? Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns, this unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the Witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jocast's mate passed on, alas.
Jocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges. Happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The de Salfaresses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
I don't want to. I'm on this dude's side.
Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Jocast has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Jocast is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
I don't want to harm you, Costa.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Blood stains. Clear as day. Sense perceptible again. Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Dear Gaston, in reply to your question regarding the planned transport route for the Barrows of Tannin, allow me to confirm the official itinerary supported by the Guild still goes through the lands belonging to Count de Salvarez. The board sees no reason to deviate from our traditional path. The Count has pledged to cover all eventual damage caused by the Great White Terror. So even in the case of the destruction of the entire cargo, the Guild will suffer no monetary losses. So he's right.
Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices?
Not about to roost in its nest with warriors on the prowl after it.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Your mom.
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you.
I don't remember
Said
them.
You swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected.
If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed, and the word once given...
Your share, Witcher.
Ha 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 ha! Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Godspeed, boys.
You spared your cust. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along,
more
the
money
Reefers would surely have slain my Yokast.
Thanks.
Yokast has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Yokast could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not. Take care.
I'm to deliver a lecture soon before the Beauclair Nature Society.
Okay. Oh, so that's that aside from the Gwent quest. Now it is to clear the map before we do main quest. I kind of want to save the Gwent thing for last.
I shall mention you, Witcher, with the utmost possible veneration.
God damn it. Darling mother, forgive me for fleeing without saying a word, but you know if father learned my intentions, he would sooner break my knees than allow me to leave. You must understand, the life of a village scribbler is not for me. I do not want to end up like father, spending my entire life hunched over tomes and slowly losing my eyesight during days and nights spent in dark offices. I want to live a life of adventure. Perhaps one day I'll visit you, my darling mother. Meanwhile, may you know health and happiness. Well, you're fucking dead, dude. Jeez.
Wisdom and goodness to the five. See, five.
What's over here? Oh, is there more foglet? What's a foglet again? Is that necrophage? Right, yeah.
place of power. Should draw from it.
No.
Given me no choice.
And it camp. Nope. A kitty camp. Calvin, you know I like you, unlike the rest of this lot. You got a good head on your shoulders. But this thing about a panther? Seriously, Len? You've adopted a diddling panther? A few of our men came back to camp with their bums so bitten they'll have to doo-doo standing up for weeks. And the very thought of going back on patrol has them shaking so hard their seams burst. This can't go on. Or you've even gone so daffy as to give it a name. Hobbs the Panther? You're completely off your nut, aren't you? Now concentrate, because I don't like repeating this. The lad who brought you this letter is carrying a hefty coin pouch. That's the lion's share, no bleeding pun intended, of the loot from our last job. The pouch is yours, but you take that overgrown kitty somewhere out in the wilderness and slit its throat. Simple enough. For the sum you're getting from me, you'll buy yourself two pure-blooded greyhounds, and we can forget the whole thing. That's me being generous. Don't make me change tacks, Stragan. Oh, seems Stragan actually likes someone. Huh. Stragan was actually nice. Different.
Come on.
Loot checked off this. This one now.
Oh, Lebioda wept. It is positively risky.
Pardon me. Perhaps you could help me. You seem a strapping lad.
What's the problem?
I acquired this old storehouse at auction. As it turns out, it stinks like an Ophiri larder and is loud as a Novigrad brothel. Bambotch it all, I invested my life savings. Now I fear to go inside. Do help me, Witcher.
Okay.
All right. I'll take a look inside your storehouse.
Bloody hell.
stinks of carrion. Necrophages.
Do I still have necrophage oil? I do.
Reeks in here. Reeks in here.
Oh, that was easy. That would be a little bit harder than that. Nope, just some simple ghouls and one owl ghoul. Not that bad, not that bad.
And is the storehouse safe? Well, have you seen to my storehouse?
Storehouse was full of rotten meat. Attracted ghouls I had to get rid of.
Saint Lebioda's calloused heels. But is it safe now? Completely?
Mm-hmm. Though I'd advise you to clean the meat out quick, before other ghouls show up.
Of course. Yes, I shall put my men to it, tout sweet. Meanwhile, perhaps you need something? I've a meager stock just now, but come back in 2 days to see a full array. At a discount that will make you cross-eyed.
Was wondering, previous owners, what did they use the warehouse for? Why was it full of carrion?
It was Gottfried Nork's before it was mine. Yes, that Nork. Toussaint's most famed charcutier. That is, until his saucisse à la moutarde poisoned half the court of Her Illustrious Highness the Duchessa.
Take it he fell out of favor.
Favor's not the word. He was cast in prison, all his property confiscated and auctioned off.
Show me what you're peddling.
You have fucking jack shit, homie. I got so much alcohol.
So long.
Alright, next up. How do we want to go about this? So we'll start up there.
Run, Roach.
Granny chills.
Let's see, when drawn, maybe 50. I don't know, I really like the piercing cold. Fuck you.
Gotta destroy it. Disappear for good.
I, Oben Rodier, my crest the Skylark, do hereby solemnly vow the foul beasts which infest the caves in the Marquesan woods shall by my hand be smitten to the death. This task shall I complete or fall a corpse myself. This I swear on my honor, I shall not flee the field of battle, shall not use any trickery or foul play, and shall fight worthily and with my visor raised. I solidify my vow with this present document submitted in the presence of 7 witnesses. Oben Rodier of the Skylark Crest. You, sir, were a stupid idiot. How the fuck do I get out of here, though? Do I just go back the way I came? Nope, there's the exit. Come on, Geralt, use that back strength. There we go. Oh, I don't know how you're gonna get to the... Okay, you can... Alright, that was impressive. Come on, get fucked, Geralt. I'm gonna fall back into the fucking cave. Yeah.
Vermentino,
That was
this
dry as a
got enough of
stockfish.
that.
A house? More Kiki Moors.
Kikimor breeding ground. Gotta destroy it if they're to disappear for good.
Next, go up there. Roach, how the fuck did you go through the wall? That was impressive.
I've sweat dripping down
Something's seriously wrong here.
Olive Grove. For a second, I read it as Olive Garden. That was what my brain registered. Oh, no, 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 not again.
Leave me alone!
My beloved Seraphine has a lover. I'm not gonna rend my garments, curse the gods, or swear vengeance. My Seraphine brims with so much life energy, it was inevitable some would spill over into other canals. It is now up to me to cut off those spillways, vanquish my rival, and hope the walls I erect will prove sufficient to satisfy her vitality and give us a life of mutual exuberance. I have already forgiven her, now I need but meet her bow and remove him from my life. Yesterday I followed Seraphine. They hold their trysts at the Olive Grove. How romantic. When they met, birds flew over the grove, a whole flock twittering and chirping as if celebrating the lover's joy and as if mocking me cruelly. How symbolic. I can see this romance drain my darling wife. Since she began seeing her lover, she has become anemic, internally pale. She wanders the house at night aimlessly, blindly. She used to be so lively, so radiant, yet now she is listless, apathetic, resigned. I must gather my courage and end their relationship as soon as possible. I, Christophe Dugarry, despise violence. I shall resolve the matter of my wife's lover pragmatically. I have prepared a full sack of Nilfgaardi and florins, one so heavy I can barely lift it. I shall wait for my Seraphine to return from the grove to our residence, and then I shall catch him and make him an offer he cannot refuse. Saint Lebioda give me strength. Oh! She was turned into a vampire by...
Die.
No! Stop it! What the fuck? It's fucking game. Which one is it? Oh, did I use it all? No, it's Moon Dust.
Time to end this.
You... She had no note on her. My darling girl, I cannot wait until we meet again. My nights are restless, my head full of thoughts of you and only you. If someone had told me but a few months prior such a virile and burning passion would bind me to another woman, I would have laughed in their face, but now my only desire is to be close to you. Kristoff is beginning to suspect something, yet I have hope my reassurances will quell his worries. I would not like to hurt him, if possible. He is a good man, warm-hearted and honest. But the fire which once burned between us is extinguished. I know you understand this, and am delighted I can be honest with you. Till we can meet again. It cannot be too soon, please, Jimena. Take care. Yours lovingly, devotedly, undyingly, Seraphine. Why is the aesthetic like this? This is like very fantastical and overwhelming. What the fuck? Okay. Never treat a romantic partner like Seraphine did. Always tell them the truth, be upfront and honest. Communicate your feelings. Indeed, indeed. Unless you're with someone like that de Bourbobo douchebag, then fucking cheat on his ass. Go behind his back. He was a piece of shit.
Oi, Master Witcher! Come here, please!
You asked for me.
Wound doesn't look good. Patch that up quick if I were you, before it starts festering.
If I needed medical advice, I'd have called for a healer. And you look like none such, not even a quack.
Mm-hmm. And if you wanted a Witcher to help you, you should have thought twice about being rude.
Forgive me. The pain's so blasted bad, it's darkened my mood. A foulness has made its lair in the grotto. I barely escaped with my life. I've been eyeing the cave for a storehouse quite some time. Would you look inside?
Okay.
See what I can do. Wait here, and you need to clean that wound, trust me.
You shall be the fellowship of the ring.
Delirious, thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Kill all monsters. What are we gonna be dealing with here? Giants. Was that a centipede? Yep.
Wonder what happened.
Holy Lebioda must have given me a kindly wink today, or perhaps it was mere chance and circumstance. The important thing is I found a cave that will make a perfect wine cellar. Production's been going wonderfully the last few seasons, and lack of storage space has become a pressing issue. I could have hired men to dig a cellar, but I'd hate to slow work on barreling the grapes, and at any rate, no dugout cellar can match a limestone cavern. The one I found is perfect, spacious, and not at all overly damp, and I came across it thoroughly by accident. While strolling among the rocks, my foot slipped into a crevasse, and when I tugged it free, a few stones fell down into it. I listened for a long while before I heard them hit the bottom, and then walked around the entire slope until I finally found an entrance. Tomorrow, we will begin turning it into a storehouse and transferring the barrels. Later entry, consisting of hurriedly scrawled entries: monsters in cave, huge centipedes, men barely escape. We'll try to go again, recover what we can, must block off all entrances. Hope no one else ever stumbles into that accursed cave. Steal all the wine.
Die.
Holy shit, that's a lot of them. I'm doing good. How are you? Sectoid. Damn it. Any nice loot in here? Doesn't look like it. Even though I don't need loot. I have the best gear that I could make. That I'm aware of.
And what's the situation?
I don't know why we walk so slowly in that one spot.
Will you see what's amiss in my storehouse?
Done that already. Ran into a few giant centipedes.
And how am I to prevent them from crawling back in?
Don't know. I kill monsters, don't predict the future.
You needn't be cross, Witcher. You shall get a good price on all my goods. In gratitude. Come back in 2 days' time. You will see the fine storehouse I've made.
I'm off. See you later.
Greetings. I buy, I sell, I barter.
What? Next spot, I think. We'll go like that.
Zooks! I do everything but scratch your nose.
I'm so sorry, Roach. There's gonna be a werewolf down here or something. Yep. Get it? Did not? Still not cleared. What? Many pages of the journal are filled, but the last is dirtied and written in a chaotic hand. It is done. Countess de Sacco has bought Basan Farm, and after so many happy years, we have to leave our comfortable abode. When Hubert received the eviction notice, he flew into such a rage it took a great deal for me to calm him. I explained it was already a miracle we'd been able to live so long among men. I fear Hubert will prove unable to control his transformations while he is in such a state. We've moved into a cave in the Bleasure Forest. They allowed us to take a few possessions from the farm. We have a bed, a table, and some candles. Things aren't so bad. The cave is a bit damp, true, and one night and I already tell it'll play havoc with my joints. Hubert had an attack when he heard me cough. He screamed he would return to the farm and sink his teeth into the Countess. I have a bad feeling. Hubert has disappeared. I'm terrified. Shivers run down my spine. I can taste blood in my mouth. I fear Hubert has gone off to kill. What will become of us if he loses all control? Ah. That was the wife of the... Well, that's tragic. Alright, a forktail. That's a Draconid. Let's see, Golden Oriole, Grape Shot. Golden Oriole. Draconid.
Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
I bet I saw a red marker. Okay. Switch back to that. Bad wild doggies.
Let's charge! Take him for a ride!
Son of a church wench!
Delivered sent us to collect supplies from the Basan farm. I stayed with most of the lads in camp as always and sent a few to go strike a deal with the steward. Hubert Duray is a reasonable chap, never gave us trouble about taking supplies before, so it seemed to run for an easy job. Not like hunting flying monsters or lying in wait for caravans coming down the road. Nikolai and Pablo Gaff have not returned. Something stinks, and if that's not my foot wraps. I'm taking charge and leading a group to see what's going on. If those peasants at Basan have done something to my men, I'll reduce that farm to moldering ashes. The farm's been demolished, but no sign of Pablo or Nikolai. I only found 2 hayseeds. I'll take them back to camp for questioning. Both howl like madmen and mumble constantly about some werewolf. They'll cool their heels in a cage for a while, maybe get more talkative, and where the bum blazes are my men. Come here, Roach. I know. We got things to sell, my boy.
Brings peace to our domains.
Might I have a moment, please?
Let's go.
I've lost it again.
Unbeatable bargains. Preferential financing from the Chanfanellis on every armor purchase. Which...
Thanks. Farewell.
Good luck on your path.
Things there. Let's see. Judge. I don't know how long the main quest line itself is. Maybe 2 more streams? Don't think I'll be finishing tomorrow night.
Master Witcher, might I have a moment?
But made some good progress.
That's great.
Let's check out the player stats. We should be over 100. We're at 101 hours. Oh, God dang. On that playthrough. Let's see. I don't think anyone is alive tonight. Clay, I see you're playing Bloons Tower Defense 6. Go live. I'd watch. The stream. Oh. Come on, Clay. Go live. Okay. Beans. All right. Delirious, thank you for the follow. And thanks for hanging. Clay, thank you for hanging. I will be... Tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah, I know the days of the week. Play more of this. Don't think I'm gonna be done with it tomorrow. You guys have a lovely rest of your evening, day, thing. Goodbye.